The Alzheimer's Association leads the way to end Alzheimer's and all other dementia by accelerating global research, driving risk reduction and early detection, and maximizing quality care and support. Lindsay Taylor is a program manager serving Central Florida and is here to tell us more. And you know, Lindsay, I think so many times when we're chatting with our friends and, you know, those of us that are retired, I think we fear those types of memory problems more than falls, more than heart disease, more than any of those other types of diseases. We worry that it's coming and it's inevitable. So maybe dispel some of the myths about Alzheimer's and really what it is.
Well, Alzheimer's is a progressive and fatal brain disease. It's not inevitable. It's not a normal part of aging, but it is the most common cause of dementia. So dementia is kind of that overall umbrella category of those memory loss, cognitive impairment symptoms. Alzheimer's is just one type of dementia, but it is the most common. Anywhere from 60 to 80% of all dementia cases are caused by Alzheimer's disease.
So what are some of the basic signs and symptoms? Maybe we have an elderly parent or it's a spouse, and you're kind of thinking, you know, it's that old saying of, I came into the room and I don't remember why I came in this room. Is it, when do we really need to maybe see our doctor?
Well, one thing we know is that everyone experiences the disease differently. Not everyone is going to have the same symptoms, but one of the most common first signs people notice is difficulty or inability to remember recently learned information. Some other warning signs may be changes in mood or personality, losing items but not being able to retrace our steps after. So it is normal if you lose your keys, but if you can't find them or you're finding them in the refrigerator, that might be a more concerning sign.
Right, so if we have a spouse or we have a loved one that you may start kind of seeing those signs, how can the Alzheimer's Association help us out?
Well, we have a lot of really great information on our website. That's alz.org. We also have a 24/7 helpline that caregivers can call, or people that are concerned about their own memory can call, and we can connect to local free memory disorder clinics that can do a exam to see if you're having memory concerns or not.
Right, because I even touched on that earlier. It's about, you know, what are some of the possible risk factors? How can we eliminate those? I mean, I know we need to have a healthy lifestyle, but what are some of the other things that we can be doing?
Well, the greatest known risk factor for developing Alzheimer's is age. Most people with the disease are 65 or older. Our risk doubles every 5 years once we turn 65. And actually about 1 in 3 people over the age of 85 have the disease. Family history is a big risk factor as well. We know that Hispanic Americans are 1.5 times as likely as white Americans, and Black Americans are 2 times as likely to develop the disease. But all of those, you know, age, family history, ethnicity, race, we can't really change those. But growing research is showing us there is some things we can do, like eating a heart-healthy diet, such as the Mediterranean diet, keeping our minds engaged and challenging them, staying socially connected to others, getting good sleep. And one thing we know for sure is that what's healthy for our heart is healthy for our brain. There's a big connection there. So living a healthy lifestyle to try to avoid heart disease will also decrease our risk for cognitive decline.
Right, and here at Active Lifestyles, we always are encouraging folks to you know, not only get socially engaged with volunteering or activities, being, you know, not isolated. I think those probably are really strong risk factors as well. As we age and maybe our circle of friends has diminished and our loved ones live somewhere else, I guess those really do contribute to these problems.
It does. Yeah, staying socially connected is extremely important. There's this saying out there that being lonely is as bad for you as smoking a pack of cigarettes a day, and it's really true. So even if it's just scheduling regular calls with your family, volunteering, joining a club, whatever it may be, it's really important to be surrounded by other people.
And also, as you mentioned, on your website, there's so much great information. I briefly looked at it earlier, and my goodness, there's, you know, medical information, social information, and that's really the hallmark of everything, is being involved, getting the knowledge, you know, so that you can look for those risks and those signs and symptoms.
Right, and not everyone feels like combing through a website or doesn't even know what to ask or what they're looking for. So another great resource we have is our helpline. That number is 800-272-3900. And master level clinicians are available 24/7 to answer any questions, connect to local resources, give advice, whatever it may be.
And that's right. If you're like me, I like to talk to a person
Right.
rather than seeing something on a website. Terrific information. Now I have so much more information on how we can reduce our risk for Alzheimer's. If you have questions or would like more information on local resources, call the Alzheimer's Association 24/7 helpline at 800-272-3900, or yes, visit the website alz.org. Thanks again.